Since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here's a token of my appreciation. Please take it. You got a huge ruby. This ruby is worth a whopping 200 rubies. We'll be careful not to get cursed again. Yeah, that's the reward for the 100. You essentially can come in and out of the House of Scatola and get a huge ruby. That's it. That's your reward for collecting all 100 gold Scatolas. Isn't it great? Unlimited huge rubies? Not really. It's really lackluster. But with that out of the way, hello everybody and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I am your host, XFAngel98, and last time we finally revealed where Princess Zelda was hiding. She was disguised as Sheik, and she gifted us the light arrows, but shortly thereafter she was captured by Ganondorf, who subsequently took her to Ganon's tower. This time, however, we're off to rescue the princess. Let's get things underway. Inside Ganon's castle. We have 6 rooms. No, more like 7. I completely forgot about one of the rooms. We have 7 rooms to go into and take care of. Why don't we start with them in order? Starting with the forest room. We'll defeat that Wolfos. Unlock this chest that has a worthless, quite literally at this point in time, worthless gold ruby in it. We'll pull out our fire arrows and light that last torch. Thought I could hit it with Din's fire, but no. No, that is not the case. We have these again. We'll pull out the Lens of Truth. Pull out our bombs. And try not to place them right at our feet. Let's get the hover boots off us for a second. That gets rid of that. snag that last one. And then we have this room. Remember what Princess Zelda told us about the light arrows? They banish evil. So, shoot that with a light arrow. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Angel. We have a timer in here because the room is so hot. And we also have this semi-shrinking platform, which, if it gets too low, will start to... will end up setting us back to the beginning of the room. Yeah, I thought so. I'm like, that's... I'm like, I distinctly remember that the lava in here actually does problematic things. So... Put on our hover boots. What am I missing about this? Oh, that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing about this. We actually cannot do this room yet. We do not have the necessary item. We'll snag a recovery heart for that. Only to immediately lose it. That's okay. We were needing to use this anyway, because I need a bottle. Take some blue flame. Douse it over that as per usual. We'll take out that last Freezard. And we've got a bit of a sliding block puzzle, so push that there. Push that down. And what does it push this here? Oh, okay. Nope, I screwed this puzzle up as soon as I entered this room. Nope. Back out. Reset the puzzle. And the timer. Push this here. Push that there. And I can't have actually even solve this puzzle without blue fire. Water Temple, you are confounding me even at this point in time. Snag more blue fire. Third time's the charm. This here. This there. This over. To there. Don't want to climb up on this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Push that. And that slots in nicely there. Climb up. That melts the ice, and then hammer. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Slap on the fire arrows. I'll hit that. That'll start a timer for this. We'll fire off a fire arrow at the like just to get rid of it. More importantly though, slap on our boots and make our way over here. And then using the lens of truth. Well, we can see what happens with that. Which, honestly, we'll step on this. Pull out our hook shot. Not even worry about those platforms. And snag. You found the golden gauntlets. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. So now we have even a stronger version of the gauntlets, allowing us to lift even heavier things. That's quite interesting. What's more interesting is this. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Three down, 4 to go. Or, actually, just 3 to go. Never mind. I'm being stupid. Back inside this room. Now that I remember what we actually needed from here. Once you have the golden gauntlets, walk up here, and it's not giving me the prompt to. Let's get these off. Walk up to this, and lift with your legs. That reveals that. And also, subsequently, that lets us traverse over to this. Thank God we don't have to do all of the rubies again. Use the hook shot and get over here. And that leads us into this room. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. On to the next room. Link just being super badass. We'll slap on a normal bow. Destroying all the enemies in the room reveals this chest, which has a small key. And like usual, Zelda's Lullaby. And then we enter this room. Oh, this fun filled room. You have a minute. Oh, once you enter here, barrier's already gone. And you can see something's on the floor. False wall. Also, if you are ever out of pots or ever out of mana, or out of magic rather, feel free to break those pots at the end of these rooms. They have a large magic restore in them, making it easier to shoot all of these light arrows. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. One barrier left. Snag that last ruby, and then we can head out of here. More importantly, though, if I think about this correctly, you can do this in one of two ways. Nope. Another time, which you need bomb shoes. Damn, looks like all that bomb shoe bowling really paid off. Not in the slightest. Bought the fire arrows. We'll light the ceiling on fire. Getting a wrong answer will summon a wall master. Ah, yes, money. Exactly what I need. And only one answer, one possible answer left. There we go. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. With all 6 barriers dispelled, the central tower is now open to us. We can now proceed up to the final stage. But I'm actually going to head out of here. Or we have one thing that we can now grab. And it will be immensely helpful to us. Right outside Ganon's castle, back in this ominous corner, you have another onyx pillar. And with the golden gauntlets, lift it up and toss it away. Only to reveal Great Fairy's Fountain. Welcome, Angel. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, Please come back to see me. And that is our last upgrade that we can acquire. Half damage, effectively making it so we have 40 hearts. Which is nice to say the least. But next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we head up the central tower to confront Ganondorf. See you guys then.